Hey folks, it's Brad LaDrew at Western GM in Drumheller, Alberta, Canada. And today we're looking at the BUICK Envision, a 2020 BUICK Envision to be exact. And the Envision, if you're not familiar with it, I'll give you a really quick overview, is available in 4 trims. Your Preferred, which is your cloth, your Essence, which adds a heated steering wheel and heated leather seats, both front and rear. And then you can go into the Premium 1 and Premium 2. Now the Premium adds your turbo and also adds your intelligent all-wheel drive, which is the twin clutch all-wheel drive versus a normal all-wheel drive. But a Premium 1 also adds forward collision and lane keep assist and the Bose 7-speaker audio system, whereas the Premium 2 upgrades it a little higher and gives you the heads-up display, the HUD, your cooled seats in the front, so your air-conditioned seats in the front, automatic parking, and your hyper strut in the front end. So better suspension, if you will. So let's just go around and talk about this vehicle here. Sharp looking vehicle. First off, why don't we just pop the hood? You can see right here. And when you go to open the hood, all you're going to do is put your hand right here and there's a little lever. You just slide it, you lift up. You can see we got the struts here. So first off, if you're going with the Essence, with the Preferred or the Essence, they come with a 2.5 liter dual overhead cam 4-cylinder. That's a spark injected, direct injected with variable valve timing. And that's 197 horsepower and 192 foot-pounds of torque and is Ward's top 10 engines in North America. Now, when you look at the 2-liter turbo like this one, okay, well, the wind's blowing a little bit hard for some reason. Hopefully that's not on the camera too bad here. This is a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder, also a spark injected, direct injected with variable valve timing. Now some people might say, hey, isn't this the same turbo, 2-liter turbo that's in the Equinox and the Terrain? No, this has 252 horse and 295 foot-pounds of torque, whereas the Equinox and Terrains only have 260 foot-pounds of torque. So again, an extra 35 foot-pounds of torque here. Pretty easy. You can see here with Buick, you've got this extra sound dampening material inside as well. Not sure if you can see this color, if you can pick it up on the camera here. I know I upload in HD, but this is the Midnight Blue Metallic. So it's a blue, but it's super dark. Great looking color. But in the front end, you can see here, we're in Canada, so you have your LED accent lighting, which is also your daytime running light. If you're looking at the first 2 trim levels, your, again, Preferred and Essence, they will come with your normal HIDs, whereas the Premium 1 and 2 comes with bi LEDs, and also you have LED tail lights as well, and you've got your normal fog lights in this trim, okay? You can also see you've got your park assist sensors here. You can see you've got a really nice alloy wheel here. And you know what? Some people like the chrome on these as well. I like this. This is a sharp looking wheel. You can see inside here, this is also felt lined backed wheel liners in both front and rear. And again, helps with sound dampening. So you got that nice quiet ride in your Buick. Moving on to the back, you can see dual exhaust here as well. Now you can just push in under here to open up the hatch, but you can also, and just close it up. This has hands-free tailgate as well. So all you're going to do is with your foot right here, you're just going to kick right there, and you can see hands-free up. Now you can see again, you've got all the premium materials inside here, not just plastic. And again, that helps with the sound dampening that you get on the Buicks. You get a little handle here, and that'll fold that seat forward. Got a little handle here, and that'll fold that smaller seat forward as well. You've got 3 car seat anchors. You can see some storage in under here. You even got this little clip, so that way it's hands-free if you want to do some storage and whatnot in under here. Pretty straightforward. And again, pull on that handle, your seat goes down flat as well. So again, moving on over. Now obviously you have your modern key with this vehicle, which has it's a proximity key. So this is just in your pocket or your purse, your jacket pocket, it doesn't matter. You touch this button once, it unlocks just this door. You touch it twice, it unlocks all 5 doors. Again, 5 doors because it's a hatchback. So again, moving on inside, So I'm a big guy, 6'2", 260. You can see I've got over 4 fingers of knee room, plenty of knee room. My head's not touching. You can see here in the back, you've got your automatic climate control that you can set back here. Your heated seats with 3 levels of heat, a couple USB ports and a power out port here as well. So pretty straightforward. Here's a quick overview in the front. So very comfortable for 4 big adults or 5 normal size adults. Okay, you can see the driver's door here. So a lot of premium materials again in the Buick product. So you got the nice double stitching. You got this nice piano black on the inside door panel with the extra stitching. And again, you can see with me pushing on, this is all soft touch materials as well. And again, all different, a little bit different textures as well. And you can see you've got your power door locks and your power mirrors. You've got your power memory seat, so you can have 2 different settings, and you can also have easy exit option as well. You've got your power hatch, which you can have at max or 3/4, and it's pretty straightforward. Max means that if you're an underground parking garage, it's not going to open up like this. It's going to open up level with the body, so heaven forbid you don't scrape the top of your lift gate on the lower place. Again, mentioned before, when you go to the premium 1 or 2, you get the 7-speaker Bose premium audio system. On the premium 1 and 2, you also get the 10-way power driver's and passenger seat. Very nice upgrade. And again, you can see the perforated leather. And this is cooled as well as heated. You can see that's controlled right here. So you can just touch. And you got 3 levels of cool. And the same thing with the heat, you got 3 levels of heat. Pretty straightforward stuff here. We're in Canada. So you can see we got the heated steering wheel. We've got 2 buttons to control your voice commands of your phone through Bluetooth. And again, if you have Siri hands-free or say your Android Auto, you can, or S-Voice I think is what they call it, you can also control sending text messages and all that sort of stuff with just these 2 buttons here. Okay. Now this is kind of hard to see on the camera, but you might see it right here up front. So that's your heads-up display, and you can change what you see here. Just let me multitask. So pretty straightforward stuff, and you see RPMs. So that's your heads-up display that you get in the Premium 2. And then moving on over, you can see the Buick your Buick, I should say, Infotainment System. I really love the classiness of this clock here as well. But just really quickly, you can hit the home button here, and this is your Buick Infotainment System. You see audio here. We got on 99.5. Go to Sirius satellite radio, XM radio, or your AM radio here, and we can hit the home button here. We're back to here. Want to pair a phone? Home. We want to touch navigation. I just want you guys to see how quick and responsive this is. Now, and we have something awesome, which is projection. So when you plug in your modern iPhone or Android phone, this will become Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So now this screen becomes familiar. You get that familiarity of your iPhone and having your, say, Waze or your Google Maps or your audiobooks, all that sort of stuff, all right here in a way that you're used to controlling it. Now, if you want to control the GM system, all you do is you touch this once. If you want to control your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, whether it's plugged in or not plugged in, you can still do texting and calling by just holding this for 3 seconds, and you'll see the little icon come up here like on your Android phone or on your Apple phone. Okay, pretty cool. I really like this rear view mirror as well. It's bezel-less, like that the glass is all the way to the edges instead of the big black plastic sometimes you see on vehicles. So like that. You can see you've got the huge panoramic sunroof in this vehicle as well. And you can see we've got the garage door opener here, programmable, so you can set up the 3 different garage doors. We've got your OnStar, of course. OnStar is 3 different things these days. So obviously it's the SOS function. So heaven forbid you're in a bad situation. You push this button, you're on the line with a trained EMT. The second thing OnStar is your 4G LTE Wi-Fi in the vehicle, which is right there on your dash, it tells you. Okay, and again, we've had that since 2014 in almost all of our vehicles. And then the third thing OnStar is the app that you put on your phone so you can control things about your vehicle. You can check your tire pressure levels, you can check your fuel level, you can check your trip computer, You can schedule service to a store, whichever store you're closest to, even if you're on vacation. And also you've got starting and stopping your vehicle. You can unlock your doors, set off your alarm also. So a lot of different things, but a nice, really high class looking interior. Center console here is nice and big as well. It's got some more USBs, old style auxiliary, and also a old style power outlet inside as well. But I'm just going to step out real quick. A lot of people say, what makes a Buick a Buick? Well, Buicks have a reputation for being a quiet and comfortable vehicle. And the way the Buick does that is with something called quiet tuning. So they do everything, they do a lot of different things from, it's got active noise cancellation. You've got acoustic laminated glass, both the front and the side glass. You've got sound shields in the doors. You've got hydraulic engine mounts. You've got engine isolation. You've got extra sound dampening material in the floorboards as well. So the equivalent, say, Equinox or Terrain wouldn't have that stuff. And this vehicle probably weighs about 150, 180 pounds more than that equivalent vehicle because of all the extra sound dampening material inside of the vehicle. And it makes a big difference in why people really like the Buick product, because it's quiet and it's comfortable. And let's not forget that being a premium vehicle, you get a 4-year, 80,000 in Canada kilometers, everything warranty. So we call it a comprehensive. So it covers everything that's not consumable. Consumable things would be like brakes and tires. And then you have a 6-year, 110,000 on your engine and powertrain. So your all-wheel drive system, your transmission, all that sort of stuff. So there you go, folks. This is a quick walkthrough of the 2020 Buick Envision with a overview, really, of all the different models really quickly, but also highlighting what's nice and special about this Premium 2. And again, remember, you've got the twin clutch all-wheel drive when you go to the Premium 1 and Premium 2, which means that a normal all-wheel drive sends power to the rear wheels, and if one of those wheels spins, that means you just lost that power and that's it. So when you have twin clutch all-wheel drive, it'll transfer power left to right on the rear wheels so that you get the best possible traction. Okay, you can even talk about things like torque steering or all that sort of stuff. Torque vectoring and that doesn't really matter. You're not driving this thing on an oval track, so it doesn't matter. But it's a really cool advanced all-wheel drive system that you don't normally see on your mid-level SUVs. But there you go, folks. This is another one-take shoot here by Brad LeDrew at Western in Drumheller. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Thank you so much. Have a great day.